let's talk about two very different videos. Well, not very different. They're different videos that have come out recently that have gotten a lot of attention, but not necessarily good attention. So the first one that I'm going to be referencing here is a video by someone named Zarna Yashi, who is one of those crazy radical feminists. And it has to do with a dude who she accosted and, you know, she like demanded his name, right? And this was a couple weeks ago, I think. And she demanded his name, and he didn't know what the hell he was getting into. So he made a stupid joke, and he said his name was Humongous. All right? Idiotic joke. Whatever. It's a dad joke. It's one of those jokes that make you cringe. But he made it. All right? And she flipped her shit all over this guy. And, you know, just kept repeating, humongous what? Humongous what? Because she immediately, like, assumed that he was talking about his dick, I guess. And she just, like, flipped her shit all over him, was saying that he sexually harassed her, and, you know, he insulted her, and whatever, and he, you know, it got a lot of play because it was shown on a lot of the big YouTubers' channels, like there's reaction channels like H3H3 Productions and like Pyrocynical and whatnot. I don't know if Leafy did it, but it showed the craziness of these quote-unquote SJWs, social justice warriors, these fucking radical feminists who want nothing more than to, like, just freak out all over men, you know, in whatever they're doing. Now, look, I get feminism. I get feminism that works the way it's supposed to. What I don't get are these crazy, man-hating, militant feminist women that grasp so, like, tightly to anything they can find that, like, I guess furthers their cause, I guess. Look, real feminism makes sense. You know, women equal to men, whatever. Look, I get that. But the radical feminists, they're of the mindset that women are superior to men. And look, if that's what you want to, you know, if that's what you want to think, that's totally cool. But don't go fucking looking for fights where there are none. And the second video, and this is one that I just saw tonight on, again, some of the bigger YouTubers like H3H3. I think that's the only one that has covered it so far. This woman, Annalise Nielsen, who took a Lyft. Like, and if you guys don't know what Lyft is, L-I-F-T, it's just like Uber. It's basically the same fucking thing. It's just a different company. She got in the car, and the driver, and you know, like with Lyft and Uber, like these guys, they use their own vehicle. That's the beauty of it. They don't have to pay for like a taxi or anything like that, so it keeps the costs down. I already looked at that. This driver, first of all, she was one of two passengers. Just like, I've only ever used Uber, I've never used Lyft, but you can like do a ride share where if you're going in the same general direction or area as someone else, you can share the ride and share the cost, which I think is really cool. We did that a couple times in PAX. But this driver had the two customers, they were both women, and he had a bobblehead on his dashboard, which was the hula girl. You know, the hula girl in the grass skirt with the ukulele. It's an iconic thing. They've been around for generations. And he had one on his dashboard, and this woman, Annalise Nielsen, apparently took offense to this. Now, it's not clear whether or not this woman was Hawaiian or not, but the driver was not, obviously, and the passenger, I'm going to assume, was not as well, the other passenger. So this lady starts going off on him because he's got a bobblehead and talking about how it's offensive to Hawaiians And the funniest part about it, and the difference between Zarna Yashi, I think it was Zarna Yashi maybe, and Annalise Nielsen, is that Zarna, while fucking batshit crazy, still seemed like she was intelligent. Like, she was intelligent, but she used her intelligence for stupid reasons, which makes her stupid, to be honest. And I'm sorry if that triggers anybody. But this Annalise Nielsen lady was not only batshit crazy, but a giant idiot. Because in her lambasting of this guy, and I never found the name of the driver. He said it, I think. I think he said his first name. I don't remember. But in her lambasting of this guy, she referred to Hawaii, or the people of Hawaii, and the continent of Hawaii. I don't remember the exact line, and I don't have any kind of info pulled up because this is not a news show. This is just me talking about things that interest me, or whatever, or things that I feel important to talk about. But she said something about how he is disrespecting the continent of Hawaii. The driver seems like a nice guy because he did not go off on her and make fun of her for this. He didn't. He let it slide. But if you look in the comments of these videos, you can tell that people are really roasting her for this. But that was like, in her voice, to be honest, it sounded to me like she was drunk. Like she was a drunk, college-aged white woman. Like Valley Girl style, like, just, you could tell in her voice that she is a giant bitch. Like, she probably makes fun of people less fortunate than her all the time and blah, blah, blah. But she's going off on this. She's telling him how terrible it is that he has this bobblehead, and how it represents, like, the pain and whatever that these people from the continent of Hawaii have gone through. And like, the guy, he starts out like really cool about it, like he's, I'm sorry that it offends you, I don't know why it offends you. And she's bitching at him and trying to force him to take it down, to rip it off the dashboard. And he's like, I'm not gonna do that. And then she like starts insulting him, calling him a useless dumbass idiot, and the other passenger kind of starts in on her, like, talking about how it's sad that she is being this mean to this person that she's never met because of this bobblehead. And of course, Annalise Nielsen starts going in on her too. Look, the point I'm trying to make here is, in both of these situations, these two men, how, whatever their personalities may be like, and, maybe they are some kind of woman-hating misogynist pricks to begin with, but they weren't in this instance. And that's what should be, like, talked about, like, graded on, I guess, is they absolutely did nothing wrong in these two instances, and these women just went off on them. And you can tell that both times they're just looking for a fight. And I've watched a lot of these videos over like the last few months or so of these women doing these things, and you can absolutely tell, especially since they, as soon as possible, quickly run to YouTube and upload these videos, because they're looking for validation. They want other people. They're like, look at these assholes. Look what they did to me. Look at this, how insulted I am. And in both situations, and almost every other situation that I've seen, that I can remember anyway, they're met with reasonable people who are like, you did that. That is your fault. And you are in the wrong completely, and these people just go crazy. Now the funniest part about the one that I saw tonight with Annalise Nielsen is that Annalise Nielsen also runs a porn company. And I think it's like Cam Girls, or it's just porn in general. Now, I'm a dude. porn is totally cool. Like, I'm not going to say that I go and watch porn a lot, but I'm also not going to say that I never do. Because porn is porn. I mean, sometimes you like watching porn. But if I know anything about these SJWs and these fucking crazy feminist women, don't they all hate porn? Don't they all think that porn objectifies women and, you know, is supposed to be some representation of male dominance and blah blah blah, and like, aren't porn stars supposed to, in these feminist eyes, aren't these porn stars supposed to be like insulting women? So it's funny that some crazy feminist SJW actually runs a porn site. And it's just weird. It's just food for thought, ladies and gentlemen. That's all the time I've got. So if you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you want to see more videos of Elite Dangerous or any of the other videos that I've done, go and hit that subscribe button. If you have anything to say, throw it down in the comments or hit me up on Twitter. That is @RestlessCorpse. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I really should stop trying to end a video during a jump, because every time I do, I have to wait to stop the recording until after I've made my jump so that I don't slam into a damn star. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video.